Now the question is, am I just going to die immediately? Wait, where am I? Oh, I'm just behind you. Everything loading. Oh, oh, please let there be a Shant. Being global. Oh, thank God! If there was like evil things. What the fuck? Yeah, pop joke myself. Why not? God, I look pretty. Um, I feel like I should ask. Yeah. Yeah. What happened to the giant version of myself that is just dead on the ground? Okay. Odd, odd choice to change from an apex to. Alright. Weird. God, I need to I need to change these settings because it's really loud for some reason. I always have music turned completely off. I'm so glad that it's bloody so just Herbies. That's nice. Yeah, so something else I don't know. I don't know. Because I'm on global, I have to talk on global chat because we are different species. Where you would think that local chat would be like a proximity thing with people who are nearby, but it's not. Local is only if you're the same species. Under an hour then. Yeah. Group, you form groups with members of your own species as well. Don't. Uh, yeah, that wasn't fun. I was a full adult Carnotaurus, which means I could have killed the Utahs had I been A, any good. Yeah, true. One thing I do love about this game, when it comes to the Shant, because it's so the whole point of a Shant is it's supposed to deter uh, apexes like T-Rex and Spinosaurus, etc., from attacking herbivores. But some people log in as Shants just so they can go around killing apexes. It's hilarious. And I love this area of the map just because it's remote. You don't really get people coming here because the only thing over there is a path to the mountain. That's it. I think that mountain you can go around the right hand, that to the right hand side of the mountain there. That's it. I missed whatever the chat was there. The reason this game's a bit odd for streaming is just because it is a lot of sitting down and waiting. I'm waiting. I've gone from 92 to 93. We're getting there, but you spawn as a hatchling. No, hatchling is there. That's if you get brought in by someone in a nest with an egg, and then you go to juvenile, then sub-adult, and then adult. Are they nearly juvie? Right, so is that Sly? Is that Sly? SL? So we've got SL, we've got Flame. I'd like to know the names in case, but these two aren't really saying much. Yeah. Apexes will come to see because anything other than maybe a Shant that's 75% adult above is a danger to them. I hate the frog calls in this. I want to play as a Baryonyx at some point, but all my other dinos are kind of. You can have 4 on the server at once. You can have like 1 that's active on a server, and then 3 inactive on the server. So you can like swap them out basically. You imagine it's like you've got a Game Boy and you've got your game cartridge for each dinosaur. That's basically what it's like. That is really distracting. I hope the admin doesn't ever go at me just for typing. They have a thing where they don't like all caps, but I think if it's one word, it's not too bad. I really want to. Right, there's got to be some food over here, surely. Or is it all going to be further away? I need that food. Their stomach is bigger than me. Hey, Cloudy's on. I played with him yesterday. We will fight for our lives, even something I can't see. MCM, what? I'm better than Turkey. Okay. Salvaging? Is that the ferry? I don't know. I don't know if that's not how you spell it. I know, but whatever. I'm going to deliberately put me because they probably are. The stomach probably is bigger than me, not just my body or my stomach even. I don't let's look at it. It's so tragic. Based on the color scheme, this could have been a relative, even though it's not because that's not how the game works. See, that sounded like an AI. I'm gonna take a picture of this. This is kind of funny. Yeah. It wasn't me. Do 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 do. Jesus. I'm so bloody huge. What am I? I already weigh 1.5 tons. I'm only, well, look at me, I'm tiny. I'm the size of, I don't know, a very big pig. Okay. Those herbs go stinky. I just hit a spider in the water. Somebody on the server just had a heart attack. Yeah. I'm not as graceful in the water. Oh, come on. I hate how long it takes to grow a trike. Just to get to sub-adult. I didn't get an answer to my question, but whatever. Oh, so they put that up because somebody was asking about that. Yeah. That tree can be your hiding place. All right, okay. Perfect. They'll never find me. I wonder where that juvie trike went. Gee, I don't know. Wonder where it went. Yeah. Yeah. Not quite sure how the ruling goes on this though, because I'm pretty sure the Shant, Ferry, and Trike are all classed as apexes. Come on, it's free. It freezes like that every so often. Bit weird. I should know most of this stuff. I have asked at some point and probably forgot. Oh, can't eat bushes. What does it mean can't eat bushes? What does that mean? Oh, you're still a hatchling, aren't you? Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. They just came out of fucking thin air. I could really do that cushion. Let's get the cushion from my chair. Devour. And there's my cover gone, so now they know that I'm here. Just as my hunger starts to go down, bloody T-Rexes show up. That's typical. Are they going to leave or what? Let's see if I can find a sneaky bush near here, please. Body's still there. No. If there is any bushes, I can't see them. Oh yeah, there's one. Just down the hill, right on the other side of the Rexes. Ah, shit. Oh, hey. What does that mean? I assume we're saying thank you to the Rexes, maybe? Oh, I'm so close. Let's get water first then. I assume they're saying thank you to the Rexes for saying something nice in the chat or something. I don't really know. I don't really know what happened there. I think somebody's logging off. Trying to keep up with it is very challenging. Just turn the big light on. It's really gets really hot. I don't know if they're staying. If the Rexes are sticking around, they might not be able to eat that now. When it goes down to a rib cage like that. Come on. Look how big his footstep is. It's pretty huge. We're also heading in the exact same direction where the Rexes were. Just saying. So if this ends badly, I'm the one that's going to get killed. Even though I'm just a snack. They're going to go for me, or they're going to go for the smaller Shant. Oh, come on. I need to. I want to grow so I'm just a bit quicker at least. If I had everything set to cinematic, I could probably see the Rexes. Just gonna guess. Ronnie Donnie needs to chill out. Also speak English, can't even read any of that. Using I am speaking English. You're not, mate. Sorry, but that's not English, whatever it is. Come on. It's taking bloody forever. Ideally, if I eat just after growing, then that means I'll be. Sorry, so if I eat after growing, that means my stomach is bigger and then it's filled up. Oh yeah, you can't eat bushes yet, can you? There we go. That was nice timing. I think the Therry's the only one that actually emotes properly. Right, yeah, so you spawn on 80. It's a bit weird that you don't go from 0 to 100. It's like, so I'm subadult, but subadult spawns at 80% and then goes to full, and then you go back to 80 or 75 or whatever it is as an adult. So it's a bit confusing. The reason why they had the recode was just the game has some really weird mechanics that you just can't fix because of the way it was coded together. So they just started from scratch. But now there's two versions of the game. May as well fill up a bit. If I've gone down to 90 something, may as well. Oh, Nix is on. Yeah. I thought it was Nick C. NYX. Whatever. They might have changed name. They might have. Last I heard, somebody was accusing them of trying to get them banned. So, no idea. Who was it? It was just butting in on conversations. Yeah, look at that yellow colour. Nice. May as well head back. Is this a bush? It is. Yep, so that's full. Make our way back to the water. This is essentially Daisy, but oh, look at that. Screenshot this. I mean, I am playing it on 1920 by 1080 instead of 4K like I was before because the monitor is the monitor's a 4 HD monitor as opposed to my 4K telly. But I mean, if that means I can have the lighting set to this, I mean, look at it, it's beautiful. There, turn the hood back on. Don't really want to sprint for no reason. It's just a shame there's no auto run. There might be, and I just don't know. Is that the? That's an acro. I wonder if that can't be the same acro that I saw earlier today. They have similar colours, or they have the exact same colours because they only have one. It's classed as a. I can't remember if Ingress was the guy from earlier. I don't think it is. This is way too far away. It's literally going from north east to southwest, essentially. That can't be it. It's got to be somebody else. There's also a thing now where if you hold the camera closer to the ground, certain things, usually when you're around water, I think, it kind of makes everything brighter. So the sun's gone down, but we can still see, as opposed to what it normally should look like, which is literally this. That's just a black screen. You have to turn night vision on for it to work. Whereas now you can kind of there. I mean, that looks fine. They've also put these little like firefly things around water's edge, probably to make it easier to see spinos and stuff like that. Oh yes, my football team scored in stoppage time. Yes, not going to specify which one because that causes controversy. Because you can't like another team, otherwise you're evil or something. Football is narrow-minded sometimes. That weird line going up there. If that update had been out yesterday, I would have been fine. Or the day, was it yesterday? Day before that, sorry, when Meccano died. Theory, come closer. Out. It's coming home. Why am I singing football songs? Fucking stupid. Football's coming home. You little scamp, get back here. What you're watching here, ladies and gentlemen, is one man divulging into madness. Go on, Mellow. You tell him. Whenever you see somebody mention Spinos, it's just like, Christ. When he said hide in the tree, I was still a juvenile, so. Baba's hiding trees, Robbie goes. Am I still Babu? Okay. I don't think the tree's really gonna help. I really don't think the tree helps. Do 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 do. Yeah, like the stream manager on Twitch is useful, but if I had an OBS on my phone, honest, I get that Twitch that's Streamlabs OBS does that. Be nice if OBS Studio had the same thing. I think, can you buy that? Can you buy monitors, like just HDMI monitors that are? Oh, was he talking in? No. Can you buy PC monitors that literally just like 10 inches wide? Or is that just a stupid thing that nobody would ever want, hence they haven't made it? Still waiting on a mouse mat, but might be getting that for Christmas, so I don't want to buy one. No, why are you staring at me? It gets so pretty at times. People like I can't remember if the changes they've made to this are based off the game changing or whether it's from the actual like server people have edited it for it to work. I can't remember. The only difference is that the lighting thing is much better now, I think, because it's still dark, yeah. And if you're just walking around normally, it's going to go dark on you and you won't be able to see where you are. But people can actually do things in the dark now. Instead of if you're a herbivore, you just have to look, you can't see shit. You just sat there in a tree doing nothing all night. So that's half of your playtime just spent doing nothing. I mean, Utah Raptors and that still have every advantage. Everyone for call what? For call for Dryo. What does that mean? Oh yes, you can just buy a fully grown T-Rex, I believe. I can't remember the answer, so I might as well ask someone who's on the topic right now in chat. Yeah, so you get a full adult, which, I mean, that's pretty crazy. Do 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 do. I'm just gonna sniff. If there's any like tiny bushes nearby, like there was earlier. Nope, nothing. Right. What? I mean, you should know if they're there, if they're in your group or not, maybe. Oh, Orin 99's here. And that's an AI, so that means there's a carnivore somewhere nearby as well. Great. I'm only on 80 watt. Oh my god. We've been here for like, how long have we been going? Since 15 minutes, maybe? And that's 1% since we grew. Jesus. The life of a fucking herbivore. Oh, there's a baby. I didn't see that. Even though I can see the adult very well, I cannot see the small one for the life of me. You can have one sub, one juvie, and two adults. What's that in reference to? You're actually five right now in total. Okay. Is that me, or is that can't be us? I don't think. Nobody's saying anything otherwise. I always hear, when I was here before, I hear herbivores over that way. But there's no water there, so I don't know. Only the best bushes available. Oh god, yeah. When it's gonna rain, that means we can't sniff, which means you can only find bushes based on sight, which isn't too bad. I don't know if I heard. I keep hearing herbivores over that way. It's crazy. Ba 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 ba. I'm genuinely tired now. I've been going to bed late, and I've had like 3 days worth of. I've built a desk, and then I built the PC set up on said desk when the monitor had come, and then I built the chair today. In between, the goings about and trying to get gifts ready for Christmas. The Christmas spirit. Got what? I'm nearly. I'm like half a ton, 0.7 of a ton heavier than I was before, and he still looks just as big. that's that's funny. That Mel, I'm the Suko Hatch right now. Take me serious. If he's going to be able to sniff, I'm guessing my sniff range is lower than his by virtue of being tiny. But all this stuff up there. Do we go for those ones or yeah? Let's go for that one. Probably going to need both of them anyway. Trike's one of those ones that's quite slow, but they regain stamina. They don't have to sit down constantly to regain stamina like most dinosaurs. You can just kind of walk and then run, and then obviously you can sit there and you can sit down and rest, and it refills really fast. Well, it depends on what you want to do. The best part of this game is when you have like a big group of herbivores and you migrate, which is where you all kind of jointly choose that okay, we're gonna go somewhere else. They're all small bushes, these. Oh god. I know, right? That was a dog noise. They're probably speaking in their. Oh, oh, the parrot. Cool. Big trumpety noise. I mean, he still needs to eat. One would assume. My stomach is so much smaller. Oh no. Well, I admire the commitment at least. Look at the sight. Can barely see anything. 10 meters away. has to be bushes up here. There just has to be. Oh, is that bush? Good. Oh yeah, now you, sure. I can't really tell the difference in when it's this kind of light. Not at a glance, anyway. Oh, there we go. It's got like the different shaped leaves to it. I hope that was good. Oh, sounded a bit aggressive for a parrot, to be honest. Is that our? That's not our water. That's somewhere else. Oh right, hello. It's a bit weird. He's moving like. See, that sounded scary for a parrot. Oh, I thought Bartex was the parrot then. No, it's just saying sorry for him. He's on a last warning. I think the mods typically will just ban you for a time, I think. Whether that's 24 hours or an hour, I don't know. Unless you're being really, really bad. Then they might just ask their superiors to just ban you outright. Depends what you do, I guess. Right, so he's behind us on the way back. See, that dark patch looks like water from this angle. Oh, there's the water. What am I on now? 82. 82! My god. So depressing. Where's the other Shant? Oh, there they are. God, look, I've lost 13%. Just 15. I'm so hungry. It's a nice place, this, but it's not ideal for herbivores that need to feed a lot. Uh, Pretty broken ass headphones falling off my head. Oh, there's the para. Do do do. Is the nighttime? Is the night what? All the time is night here. Still on 150. I guess it is a weekday, so it will go down a bit. Well, 10 o'clock. Usually, like let's say on a Saturday night, it would probably stay full until about 11. Kind of forgot to talk then. Yeah. That's what I love about herbivores. Everyone's just wholesome until somebody just rocks up and then no you, no you, no you, no you. Oh dear. Now an adult. Still a way to go before you're as big as mummy there. Jesus. Why are they talking about Uno? You miss 1 second in chat in this game and you just completely lose track of what's going on. I can stomp now, so I should probably be careful when pressing. I really don't want to accidentally kill a baby. Yeah, that would have been 6 o'clock on the dot. I should make up its mind when it decides to do this. 83%! Jesus! It's just like play for 15 hours just to get 5% of growth. I'm kind of forgetting to talk here just because I'm paying attention to the sound. I might call it a day there, to be honest. End the stream. I don't know. I will fight for my life. I don't know what I'm doing next.